Hello again. Well, today I'm going to be working on a chicken feeder. A lot better than the one I originally purchased. I'm going to make it out of this 5-gallon bucket using that 2-inch pipe. That's a 90-degree angle. And here's all the tools I'm going to be using. I got some caulk or silicone, a razor knife, and just basic tools to help me cut that pipe because it's a little thick. And some flashing for something I got an idea later. Okay, I've taken the pipe and I've cut off that section right there off the bottom of it to reduce the length, so when they stick their head in here they can actually reach it. And what I did is I took the other end of this pipe, the smoother end, put it on here and just drew a line on it. And I did it so when I put this other one in, when I put this in, it'll hang off the bottom, because the bottom of the lid is right, the bottom of the bucket's right about there, and it's going to hang off about 3/8, so it should give plenty of grain to fall down around the pipe once it's in there. Okay, I got the hole cut. What I did is I put the drill bit right here in the top, and I just worked my way around here with a razor knife, trying to stay as close to the line as possible because you want it to be a snug fit. And I'm going to put silicone around the top of it later, so water won't come in through the top. As you can see in there, if there was grain in there, it falls around that and they can pick it right through that hole, right, get right to it. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, I've got the caulking all done. I put a good bead all the way around, which will make it waterproof. And this kind was mold resistant, so it makes it even better. And what I'm going to do at the top is I've taken some flashing and I've just doubled it over and bent it, as you can see right there. And I've already filed the edges to where it isn't as sharp, but I'm still going to put some tape on this front edge just for safety for the chickens. I'm going to bend it just like that over the top. And what I'm going to do is put a zip tie on it to hold it, just for now. Eventually that silicone, I'm going to probably put a couple just globs on it right here, and eventually that'll hold it. Okay, I got my flashing on there. I put a little bit more caulking on it, or silicone, and the zip tie is holding it so the glue inside, if you can see it, inside there sets up. Once it sets up, I can cut that off. And I put a little bit of electric tape there on the end to keep the sharp edges, which I filed it down, but that's just to help it out even more. Plus it looks pretty good with that little black rim on it. But that's pretty much it. And I didn't mean to do this, but it actually has a little bit of a downward slant, so if water were to get on it, it won't sit there. It'll run more or less, off the front of it. But once it's sitting up higher and the chicken comes up, you ought to be able to, you can see the light inside of it. That ought to work out well. I'm going to let this dry tonight, and tomorrow I'll put some grain in it. Okay, it's been a day. The silicone was not drying. As you can see, I got a more brown color around that instead of the white. This is what I was using. It's good for bathtubs, in front of them, and maybe around commode sinks or something like that. But it's silicone plus caulk right there. Indoor, outdoor. It just was not drying. It stays flexible, but it wasn't working, so what I wound up using is liquid nails, heavy duty construction adhesive. I've used it before. It's a lot stronger. I thought the silicone would have worked, but it didn't. This stuff's like concrete now around there. I've cut the zip tie off. I even put it down in the bottom, to seal it. It is completely on there now. I'm going to put the grain in it now. Okay, I got some grain in it. Of course, you'll fill it up all the way. I got the light on it so you can see it. And there it is on the inside. I'll stick their head in there and be able to get it. Once you fill it all the way up, that'll become a lot darker. You won't be able to get the light in there, but it will funnel around it. And this should be easy to last for my chickens a month. It's a lot better than the one I bought originally. Thanks for watching.